Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time doing on why the Ormy comic Blair Witch comic deserves a Netflix adaptation. Now, as you know, I did check out George Fontaine's video on the Blair Witch origin story, which was based on Grace Malby's Wood Witch said comic, which was more of a rougher, weaker draft. And eventually Omni Comics were able to kind of do their own take, and the way I could definitely see it being adapted for a Netflix adaptation, and keep in mind Netflix can do good stuff when it's given to them. I could see it being done in a similar style to The House, which was a 2022 film with puppets and everything else. And there's also three directors I have in mind to cover the sort of stories. The first one, the Emily Kedwood Curse, I could see being done by Henry Selvick, who could kind of do his own style similarly to James and the Giant Peach, Coraline, as well as Nightmare Before Christmas, given this kind of gothic but kind of out-of-world setting, similar to Nightmare Before Christmas, as well as Coraline, and covering Ellie Kedwood's Curse storyline. Now, the second story, which is She Needs Me, Coffin Rock, which covers the young girl Robin Raver, who went missing in 1888, I could definitely see being done in a style similar to Wes Anderson, who also did films like Fantastic Mr. Fox and Isle of Dogs, like given this kind of Red Riding Hood, Alice down the rabbit hole story. And I could definitely see him sort of doing a more kind of darker, sort of more alternative take on the story, but kind of handled a bit differently. And I think with the third story, which you have the Rustin Park killings, which covers how Rustin Burr was kind of manipulated and controlled by the witch, I could definitely see being done by Del Toro, who also did like films like Hellboy, also Shape of Water, and the 2022 series Pinocchio. And the way I could definitely see it being done in a more darker, sort of Lovecraftian-like story, like kind of having the voice kind of manipulating Rustin Burr, him sort of screaming and sort of dragging it out. And I think given the fact that we had kind of like Batman Gotham Knight, as well as The Boys Diabolical, I could definitely see Henry Selick, Wes Anderson, as well as Del Toro doing their own animation styles, with, Henry Selick doing his kind of puppetry-like story, similar to Nightmare Before Christmas and Coraline. I could see Wes Anderson doing a similar style to Fantastic Mr. Fox, as well as Isle of Dogs. And I could definitely see Del Toro doing a sort of similar style, but more the style I think he would be used to. And I think, keep in mind that after watching and reviewing the other two Blair Witch films, I think Netflix can definitely pull it off when given to the right people. So let me know what you think. Comic Reviewer here, signing out.